Hello, hi. I'd like to say this. I had this bottling up in me about an issue that happened across the country about 5 years ago. I just charged, but they are just charged in court. And about a boy, a cadet, I'm able to say. I speak a bit fast about this issue because we have the same luck, the same written sort of life, but he died much more younger than me. And I'm still alive, and I thank God. Door of forgiveness will be always open as long as you remain alive. But for this boy, it's a bit pitiful, a bit sad that as he grew, as the story grew up in him, it's very sad to say. I never feel the pain, such a pain that he has to go through. So this boy is actually a cadet. A cadet is supposed to be an officer. He's a dormitory, he's a university for them to graduate and become an officer. But he's the only child, he's a hopeful child of father that someday bring up the family and support the family, all this kind of stuff. But there are others in this dormitory and in this call it the campus who are not fit to be in this position. In my view, they are not fit because of one reason is that if a person with education, literate person, if a person who is clearly educated, who is really literate, who can really qualify to become a cadet, does not do this sort of heinous act, animalistic act, where animals have pity for mankind, but these humans don't. Okay. So these four, six men, yeah, not a laptop. They have a laptop. They bring inside the class. They have a laptop. So I believe so that campus you can't straight anyhow go out and maybe you can set it. Remember the word cannabis is just a joke. So I believe there are officers also conducting spot check. That's what we do most of the part of the world. Spot check to check on your fellow recruit, cadet, whether they are doing anything to be discussed. But it seems that most of them concerns about how to fill up stomach by smoking a good non-commercial cannabis and make it medicinal, recreational cannabis, non-commercial and recreational cannabis. So it's not part of the story. So this boy was pitiful, a pathetic boy. A handful, a what? A laptop was stolen by one of the students, and uncle after the prayer, I'm also Muslim, but do not follow an example by every faith they are good and bad followers, and they have brains to think. That's why we are given brains to think against animals. We are given our cognitive function develops in a different manner. As a humanistic, human. I call it as a human thinking. Non-malignant, human thinking. So this is sad side. This uncle after prayers, one of the boys, after prayers, they said, oh, we saw a figure. Oh my God, he's the one that take your laptop. You pointing figure, pictures that this boy, this decent looking boy, is the one that take his laptop. So as a result, the laptop and ironing, people used to iron. They iron their clothes. You get the first job passport, not job of passport, going to overseas, a job of passport as a result of this action. She's the one that stole, saved by this boy father, one of the cadet father after prayers. It's just a charm. The similarity of this story between him and me comes there, but mine is a lengthy period and he shortened it. So it's a bit short because he passed away. And how I wish to go. But the side effect is when it comes soon. So this boy suddenly, after chop, he felt weakened. He can't even go to the class. And they are smart. I won't chop him above the stomach, can be seen under the stomach. And And he never go to a class all this while. None of the officers came because they are hungry, always hungry. Sometimes you take turns to cook food for cannabis smokers. They get hungry very fast. Hungry very fast. None of the officers. There are no officers actually there. I don't think there are officers there. If there are officers really take charge of that dormitory, a bunk, they will come once in a while to check where is it. They take roll call, once in a while. But these are all officials. Of course, these are government officers. You are working on a ship. You become a second lieutenant, a lieutenant, a captain. And where are you? None of them came. Leave it to them. They are adults. Leave it to them. Okay, good. Plausible performance. One of the greatest performances of a lifetime. When no inclusion, there's always a useless form of thinking among the useless pea brain that I've seen in the history of mankind. So he can't walk. He can go to class at once upon a time, and they brought him to the clinic. And they brought him to the clinic, and the doctor is MBBS. I don't think it's MBBS. It's I don't know. They said it was actually a blast from the, not blast from the past, blast a bomb, something burned because of his body to feel like that. And the doctor can't do any different to check. Where is this? How come this thing burned? Where? No. He said, oh, yeah, he upset. Maybe there's some coffee money for the doctor's future. Bonus will be coming. We don't know. But I don't think it's coffee money. This part is serious. I don't think it's coffee money. But, the doctor did give a good advice. Anything you feel the pain, you come here. And he cannot talk much because four of them are monitoring him. And when he went to the bunk, of course he'll be in his room, guided to guard him. And of course the normal job, passport job. This time I think to Europe side. Till 80, till 90. It was unresponsive. And finally he left to work in peace. To God you come and to God you go. And then one asks you, as a human being, if I use an ironing board, a hot ironing board, and chop on your hand and then chop on your body 90 times, how do you feel? No pain? Okay, 1, 2, 3, okay, 10. And after he died, and his father and mother was, father is 60 level, mother is getting up. They are not mature. God, the father until today, the father can't accept that what the medium had said. A medium, bravo. That's what they say. Countless of medium come to murder me. Medium, bravo. Santa, bravo, gracias, bravo. So they say medium. Medium, they say. The medium, related medium, related to the one that's, so he's the one that said, so he take laptop, he bring out the laptop and sell the laptop, get some money to spend. You bring the laptop outside, the laptop is inside the room, and they also poison letters. That they call poison letters. Next is what? It's not a poison letters. It's what is it called? Whistleblower. What is and none of them can be bothered by whistleblower for what? Nothing. Whistleblower must kepo other people. It's from Royal Navy. I think the word royal take out. Royalties better. Put the royalties. We sing well, we talk well. Put some royalties. So the boy finally was dead, and the father is not happy. And the case goes to the normal court, and they came there. And I'm not mistaken. I followed this case. This quite some time. I've lost touches of it. So they said they're happy to go to court, and because they thought they had nothing. But the judge is, of course, the judge said these are young children in the future. The way he talked, the way the judge answers to this sort of question, saying that they're young, immature. You know what he did, right? I do it to you again. I do it to you 5. 5 iron board. 5. Put him 90, I put him 5. I make sure you jump and cry like a piece of shit, you. Bloody hell. So he was sent, the father, again, many against this, went to KL High Court. High Court, he went to High Court. And High Court, and there's a lady judge sentenced all the 6 to death. And the best part, it was of course cinema epilogue, this bed epilogue monologue and then prologue or epilogue as actually is being blocked by when humanity came. Humanity and humanity will not help me before until I die. Humanity is to come. Humanity is just a fake picture of hope, but actually they are nothing. They only help the person who, for the purpose of election, for the purpose of political gains, they come and help. You see, the ruling party not do anything. We are the one that fight. So they are the one that rules the political now. They got to vote. Same-sex marriage, same gender. So this is the one. I'm not against same-sex. I'm not against lesbians. I'm not against gays. I'm not against any of them. But if you don't support them, opposition will take over them. Then the ruling party will come and to take over, ask the replacement to cover up. Otherwise, they're not going to vote for you. Voting, they have no right to vote. Why not allow them any right? Because they are not male or not female. They will go in US, male they cite that he was a psychological problem. They put him to female prison. He's a male. Charged for rapist. They put him to female prison. Otherwise he'll die. All this kind of stories on medication. And what he did, they'll show you now. He raped a female inmate. He raped. He's a male, for God's sake. Genitalia. He raped this man. That's what, and it was a very, it was went up high, this matter. You persuaded, you say this, you say that. They have all kind of stories. I have validation now. No, you nothing. You must be that thing. You must read. Like the one that they are, don't talk about that. They're already a joke. Every state has a different set of laws. So they can marry 21, they can marry 19, they can marry 9, they can marry 35. It's 30 kind of laws that they have. There are no standardized laws. Standardized laws is law. But in that country, opposite country of mine, they don't have standard laws. They have law rules by the alternate party. There's a ruling party, and that also you have to get out. So get it out because you must support. You don't support, you're out. Finally, they are given 18 years. By there is 3, if I'm not mistaken, 3 and 3 years. And the boy was passed away, and until his death passed away, until the day was unresponsive. They did want to see his father ask for forgiveness, but of course, and they have a lawyer. They hire a lawyer. This group 6 of them hire a lawyer and to go against this. They can hire a lawyer to go against this case. It cannot be so much. Cannot be 90. The prosecutor said actually it's supposed to be more than 90 because actually the marks are shared in the burning area. Marks shared again, print again, at the burning area. You know how painful it is. They say more than 90. We say it was, let's figure. This is what it said. And lauded upon. And of course, humanity is lauded. Why don't you help me now? Lauded. Bravo. But still they go for 18 years. You think they are remorse? They are remorseful. This is the first one. They won't be leading anywhere. They just came out of there. You sit inside the prison. It's better. And I just hope that if I'm the father of the child I brought up, hopeful, studied well, I might, just might, whatever I have in connection, kill all 6. But we don't do that. Faith and love, there's a law. But if the law says like that, what are you going to do? How can you trust someone with a criminal, with a murderer, and telling his own father that say he's the one, he saw the grave, he's the one that killed the top. He's the one. He can know. This is the problem. So trust more means you trust more. Trust more. They might say I'm a Lucifer, they might say I'm a Satan, whatever. Trust them more. They are your God. And throw that God away. Burn that God away. Don't trust that God. God says, you are alive, I can forgive you. Throw away your God. What's for? You trust them better. They will tell you, he's not brother. He's not. He's that one, he's not. Throw away your God. You're superstitious, like superstitious. You know what is superstitious? Many years ago, here in my country, when the guy sees the hungry ghost, say, oh, I see. I said, you cannot say like that to a person who believes. And I'm acting commentary. I'm not supporting hungry ghost festival. I'm supporting that this guy is insulting. The same thing. And he kept quiet, replied. I said, you cannot go against a person's belief. They are brought up in that way. And now I get it. Now I know. Now you know believe, right? Now you cannot, right? Now this is for me. Now you can. Now you know. They are the highest number of superstitions in the world. Fake, conversion to other faith is just a name of fake. F-A-K-E. And now it's a vague. Not a vote, a vague. So it's a lie. They are the highest number. Superstition. You step here. You know why? I don't know why. Because they want to glorify themselves. These are filthy people. Who dare to say that's the 90. And I'm asking you take 90 more. Now you're going to put 5. Don't do that. Our skin again, my God. 1 you cannot take it. 90 you can take it. Go and fly kite. And I tell the system there, you better change. I hope you change. Or you go and fly kite. Go to that school and fly kite. And all the officers for the past period they had studying as a recruit, they will come with a spot check. Go and fly kite. You all sleep naked and run around the camp is better. Useless kind of uniform, wearing bearing uniform, taking charge of a cadet. They're supposed to become officers. Is this your way? And never to go to class. His enemy is the one being the doctor to cover for him. Is this the way? His enemy in the class accusing him of all these things. Of course, the father says he got a charm, the one. Is this the way? Go and fly kite. I never seen, as a Muslim myself, I never seen such a person in this manner. May you rot in prison. God bless you. I'm sorry what I'm saying, using emotion, but I can't take it. I know how it feels. I am also in that feeling. But I'm still living life and God loves you more. My soul has in peace. Inshallah.